In this video, you'll learn how to prevent numeric characters from being entered within a grid's column. To accomplish this, the key press and editor key press events will be handled. Starting from a new WinForms application, I drop a grid control onto the form and dock it to its parent. I bind the grid to a data source by invoking its smart tag and clicking the Add Project Data Source link. I'll use an existing connection string from the Northwind sample database. I click Next and select the Customers table that will supply data to the grid. Finally, I click Finish to complete the wizard. I run the Grids Designer and switch to the Columns page. I highlight and remove the unnecessary columns. I run the application to demonstrate the default behavior of the grid. All my data is shown, and you can see that the Customer ID column contains unique letter combinations. I click on a cell in that column and replace the Customer ID with numeric characters. In a real-world scenario, however, I may not want the user to be able to enter a numeric value in this field, so I'm going to disable it. I close the application and return to Visual Studio. I select the grid view and create a handler for its key press event. This event is fired when a character key is pressed within the view. I add the following code to the event handler. This will prevent numeric characters from being entered in the Customer ID column. I also need to add references to the following namespaces: devexpress.xtragrid and devexpress.xtragrid.views.grid. I switch back to Design View and select the grid control. I create a handler for the editor key press event. This event is raised in response to pressing a character key. I add the following code to call the key press event handler we created earlier. And I'm done. I run the application again to see the results. I select the cell in the Customer ID column. I can now type in anything except for the numeric values 0 to 9. Thanks for watching, and of course, thank you for choosing DevExpress.